So we're going to look at the alignment of a car. The car, we want it to travel down the road straight. And we use this car here as an example. So toe, or positive toe, where the wheels are put in like this, make an aggressive wear pattern from the outside in, and you can see it's dragging as it's moving down the road. So they call this positive toe, toe in, negative toe, toe out, and then the tires would wear from the inside out as it's going down the road. This is the most aggressive tire wear angle that they have. And so toe can wear your tires at an angle, and it grabs from the outside and pulls that tire across. And it also affects gas mileage. If you have a solid axle in the back and by chance the bolt from the leaf spring broke, they have what they call thrust angle. And this changes where the axle is sideways. And as we drive, the car will tend to track this way. You can see how just simply going down the road, it will try to track this way. So to compensate that, what they do is the vehicle may look like it's dog tracking down the road, and now it's going straight, but it's dog tracking. They call this dog tracking. And you'll notice that the steering wheel position is not straight. So you are going straight, but you have a crooked steering wheel. So if you have a thrust angle problem, maybe it was tracking straight originally, like this, going down the road, and everything was fine, and you took it off-road or something, and something tweaked in the thrust angle here. Well, now we have to shift our front to keep the thrust angle so it's driving straight, is going to change that steering wheel position. So if you was driving straight, now the steering wheel is off center, now you're still driving straight, you may want to have your thrust angle checked, which is an alignment angle. The next two angles for the alignment is camber. So camber, we'll pretend that this is the strut, is the position of the tire where it contacts the road. So if the tire is like this, where it's wearing on the outside of the tire, this is positive camber. Positive camber is where it's wearing the tire here on the outside, and the strut is in position where it's tilted slightly, where that tire wears on the outside. If my tire is worn on the inside, this is negative camber. And the strut is pointing towards the vehicle, and the bottom of the tire you can see is going to wear on that inside based upon how the tire is positioned. So we want to have it straight so that uniform wear is across the tire, and we don't have a bald spot here or here. But if you have a bald spot on this side all the way around, or this side, we have a camber problem. The last angle we're going to talk about is caster. And caster is like a caster that we push around a cart. There's wheels, and there is where the position of the strut is located, or the control arm will determine what type of caster we have. So in our car here, we have our car like this, and if the strut is positioned towards the steering wheel in this case, this is positive caster. It's like a bicycle. If I have a pedal bike and my steering handle bar, my handlebars are up here for steering, the wheel is in front, this is positive caster. If I turn those handlebars backwards, and now this is towards the front of the car, and this wheel is tucked towards the driver, this is negative caster. So negative caster is where the strut is slightly in front of the wheel. Positive, do this so you can see a little better. Positive caster, negative caster in relation to where the driver's sitting. Positive caster gives you better directional stability and control. And if you have a lot of weight in the back of the truck, maybe you'll feel that the steering is very easy. So the steering, when I turn the steering wheel, it's very easy to steer. And if I go negative caster, the steering wheel can become really hard to steer. A lot of cars may be designed to have negative caster because a lot of sports cars want negative caster where the wheels are slightly harder to turn. We want to set ours to manufacturer specifications. That could be no caster, slightly positive or negative, depending on the manufacturer and what they call according to the alignment. So what we've got here is caster, the direction of the strut in relation to the wheel. Camber, the tilt of the wheel outside or inside in relation to the vehicle. See if it's negative or positive. We got toe, where the wheels are pointed together in the front. And then we have toe out, toe in. And thrust angle could be either side of that axle. So those are the 4 primary angles of the alignment. And we want to make sure that all of those are within specification so that the vehicle can drive down the road straight and track straight going down the road.